Welcome students. Till last class we have discussed the super elevation and analysis of super elevation and the steps, design steps involved in the super elevation, right? So now in this class I will start discussing on the problems that is involved in the design and provide of super elevation to the highway. So here the first example on the super elevation. A two-lane road with design speed 80 kmph has a horizontal radius of 480 meters. So here the radius r is given as 480 meters and speed, that is given capital V in kmph, 80 kmph is the speed given, and the design of rate of superelevation for mixed traffic condition. So here you should remember this. For mixed traffic condition we have to consider 75% of design speed, as we have discussed in the previous lecture. By how much should the outer edge of the pavement be raised? It is nothing but what is the value of E out of pavement raised with respect to the center line, that is the value of E is asked here. If the pavement is rotated with respect to the center line of the center line, and the width of the pavement at the horizontal curve is given as 7.5 meters. So here the condition is been given for two cases. One case is what is the super elevation is asked, and when the pavement is rotated to its center, then at that time what is the value of super elevation, that is asked here. So let us see in the solution. So first of all we need to consider the traffic as mixed traffic. So that mixed traffic condition, the super elevation should be fully counteract the centrifugal force for 75% of design speed, right? So we all know that V square is equal to, sorry, E plus F is equal to V square by GR, right? So now here in the problem they have solved using kmph formulas. So now I will solve using this meter per second. You can, so that you can consider any of them, any one of them. Right here V is given as 80 kmph. So I will convert this speed into meter per second. This V is given as 80 kmph. The in meter per second it will be 80 by 3.6, and that will give 22.22 meter per second, right? I hope you get this, 22.22 meter per second. And then G is 9.81 here and here, and G is 9.81, and R is given in meters, 480 meters, and here the 480 meters. And before calculating this super elevation, the mixed traffic condition is given, so that this E is F is eliminated, so that E will be V square by 0.75 V whole square divided by GR. So once you calculate, you will get the value of E as 0.75 into 22.22 whole square divided by 9.81 into, wait here, GR, it is GR, right? 0.75 V whole square G into R. Once you substitute here, you will get 0.05889, like this. And once you get 0.0889, that is again same will be for this formula also. Since you are getting this E as less than 0.07, that means you should write here 0.05 is less than 0.07, so that the value obtained is safe enough to provide for the speed of 80 kmph on highway having 480 meter of radius. right? And apart from this, up till here we have calculated how much should be the outer edge of the pavement raised with respect to center line, that is 0.05, right? And apart from this, if the pavement is rotated with respect to the center line in the sense the value is considered the pavement width of 7.5 meters, it is given, and how much center rise of the pavement towards outward, that is to be given, so that from the center point it is considered, that means 7.5 by 2. 7.5 is the total width of the pavement and 7.5 by 2 will be at this point. From this point how much center rise can be considered, right? So that 7.5 by 2 into obtained super elevation, so that 0.22 is a super elevation that can be provided when the pavement is rotated at its center line. If it is not rotated to the center line, then the super elevation will be provided with 0.059, and it is considered for the mixed traffic condition, right? And this much is asked in this problem, right? Let us consider another problem. The more the problem we solve on this super elevation, the more concept can be understood easily, right? And the design of super elevation for a horizontal highway curve of radius 500 meter and speed of 100 kmph is been given here, so that radius r is, so I will solve this problem using another ink. Right, so here the radius of the curve is given as 500 meter. Similarly, the speed is given 100 kmph, is given, right? The rate of super elevation is asked on the highway. So the steps what we have considered in the previous studies, the steps for super elevation, that is has to be adopted here. And here, neglecting friction, we should consider v square by, that is 0.75 v square by 0.75 v whole square divided by gr, right? Once you calculate the super elevation, and here v is, this v is 100 by 3.6, because it is considered for meter per seconds, right? And 100 by 3.6, that will give 27.7, that is v as 27.78 meter per second, right? And then substitute here g as 9.81 and r as 500, then you will get 0.089, that is in meters. And again, as the recommendations, the value of e should not be greater than 0.07, so that here 0.08 is greater than 0.07, so that we cannot provide this super elevation. So hence we have to move for next step, that is to find the frictional coefficient of friction value, that e equal to v square, considering complete speed, v square by gr, here we don't get 7 point here 0.75 here, minus f is considered, once again this is not, here it is f equal to v square by gr minus e is 0.07, because we have to consider the maximum limit value, that is 27.78 square divided by 9.81 into 500 to 0.07, right? So I will write here 27.78 whole square divided by 9.81 into 500 minus 0.07, that will give you friction value. Once the friction value is less than 0.15, then provide the super elevation as 0.07. If the friction value is more than 0.15, we have to restrict the speed. So after calculating this, we are getting the super elevation, that is, we are getting the frictional value as let us calculate 27.78 square divided by 9.81 into 500 minus 0.07. So here 0.087, this much we are getting 0.087. That means it is less than 0.15. It is less than 0.15. So that the super elevation can be provided as 0.07. That means as the value is less than 0.15, the design is safe with super elevation 0.07. If it is not less than 0.07, you may have to consider next step as restriction of speed by considering f as 0.15 and e as 0.07. Then proceed with this step. Shown is this one. So that here VA has to be considered. This speed is not considered at that time. We have to find out another speed which is safe for super elevation as 0.07 and friction for 0.15. If it is safe for the particular friction and super elevation, then that can be adopted in the highway with signboard, that is restriction speed. Right, and this much is given for the calculation of super elevation. Apart from this, we can consider, or we can calculate the ruling minimum radius. Apart from this, they may ask to calculate what is the radius can be adopted for the given speed, for the given super elevation, for the given frictional values. Right, in that case we can consider formula E plus F equal to V square by GR is the formula. Right, in this case R can be calculated by rearranging the terms. V square by E plus F into G. Right, do remember this formula to calculate the ruling minimum radius. The ruling minimum radius of the highway, that can be here. It is not getting okay. The ruling minimum radius for the highway, it is considered R is equal to V square by E plus F into G on the curve. Apart from this, you will be getting this content extra. Right, I hope you all got to know that how super elevation is considered and why super elevation is provided and what is the requirement of super elevation and analysis and the problems and recommendations. Right, this much is to be remembered for the super elevation design of highways. Right, in the next class I will start with extra widening of the pavement. Right, thank you.